Snapchat is dying is something we've been hearing a lot the past several months, especially since Instagram introduced stories. I mean, yeah, there are different ways to use Snapchat and Instagram. Some people like Snapchat for the more private stuff and Instagram for the more public stuff, but there's no denying that Instagram took a big piece out of their pie. Especially since it's so much easier to have a broader reach on Instagram. I mean, on average, I'd say I'd get like 200 views on a Snapchat story, whereas on Instagram, if I tag something properly, I can get thousands of views, and I've had great success promoting my channel with it, promoting my band with it, doing all that kind of stuff with it. It's been really clear that Snapchat needed something to distinguish itself from Instagram stories, and I think their new Snap Map feature is just that. And Snap Map is brand new right now. As of me filming the video, it's less than 2 days old, and a lot of people are kind of scared to use it, but I think once you see what it's actually all about, I think your fear will go away and you'll see how much we can potentially get out of this feature. Basically, what Snap Map is, what Snap Map is you do the little pinch thing on your main Snapchat screen, and then you see everything that's all around you. Oh god, yeah, now you know exactly where I live in case you want to come kill me. But actually, this is an important point to make. A lot of people are scared about this feature. I think some of you even deleted Snapchat because they're afraid of people seeing where they are at all times. This feature, you never are actually on the map until you open it up and opt in. Like, you're not in it by default. So you don't worry about your privacy if you don't want to be a part of this. And also, you're able to put on a ghost mode where you can see where everyone else is, but they can't see where you are. What really excites me about this feature is how it might affect nightlife, because I'm the kind of guy where, like, I might go out on any different day of the week, and sometimes if it's not a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're not really gonna know all the time what's a good place to go, what places has actually stuff going on. There's been a lot of times when I've gone out with some friends trying to find something to do, and every place we go, it's just dead, and we can't find it, and this feature actually might be able to show you what a good place to go is. You can see, if you look at this map right now, you see there's like little red zones, green zones. That's where all of the big activity is on Snapchat at the moment, or within the past few hours. And when you click on it, like, let's take a look at Grand Street over here. Pretty fun area, whatever. We click on that heat map. Alright, some people graduated. And they're all anonymous. Let me take another look at somewhere else. I don't want to go look at these graduations over here, I don't care. This guy is taking some selfies, Alright, I don't want to look at kids. Oh, that picture's getting fucked up! Oh man, please see this to the end. Oh. We'll never know what happened to those birds. But the point is, and now it's like about 5 in the afternoon, so there's not a lot of partying going on. Let's take a look in Williamsburg, see what we got going on. And mind you, these stories are all anonymous, so this guy's smoking weed, we can steal some of his weed. They're all anonymous, so like if you don't want people to know, to like find you on the streets and just add you randomly, like creeping like that, you don't have to worry about that with this feature. But if you're having a night where you don't know what to do with yourself, this is a good way to find out where something to do might be. There's even some featured events. We got NBA draft, the museum, and ultimately where I think this is headed. I mean, first of all, I think a lot of people, if enough people opt into this, people really are going to be using this to figure out where they're going to go. And in that case, I feel like every small business, everyone with a physical location, is going to need to download Snapchat, because then what better way to promote your business than to show people, hey, there's stuff going on here. But anyway, I'm pretty excited about this feature. I think a lot of the fear over it is kind of unfounded, especially since you don't have to participate in it. I mean, it's the kind of thing, too, where obviously if you have a realistic fear of being stalked, you might not want to do it. If I was Kanye West, if I was Kim Kardashian, if I was PewDiePie, I probably wouldn't do it. But if you're just a regular person, it's a fun way to see what's going on. It's a fun way to let your friends know what you're up to, possibly rally up for a fun night out. And ultimately, I see a lot of small businesses adopting this as a way to promote themselves, because, yeah, you have Facebook events and things like that to see, oh, where can I go tonight? But it's way better for you to be able to go and see exactly what's going on. So any business, I think, that gets on this really early so they constantly have stuff going on at their place on Snapchat, I think they're going to win big with this feature. And ultimately, I do think this is the feature that Snapchat needed to distinguish itself from Instagram, because, like I said before, if you have such a broad reach, you might not want to use this kind of feature, and I feel like a lot of us on Instagram have thousands of people that we don't really know or necessarily want to interact with in real life, but Snapchat has a much different vibe, and it's a vibe very suited to this kind of feature. But like I said, this feature's not even 2 days old, so, you know, there's still time to see how this all plays out. And I do want to know what you think, so in the comments section, please let me know if you're afraid of this feature, if you like this feature, if you've used it, in the ways I've described, where you went out and found something to do because of this feature, because I think that's where we're going with this. But anyway, until next time, please don't use that footage of my snap map to come and kill me.